Okay. Officially, this is the kickoff point for the Digital Facilitators Program for Plage Metaverse. You are most welcome for this to join this program. I want to believe that this is one of the best decisions you've ever made. Now, we want to remind you that the world is going global, it's going digital, and schools are moving online. Yes. Very soon, secondary schools will move online, 100%, of which some are already doing so. Primary schools will soon join. We are not even talking about higher institutions. That one is already a done deal. The question is, when schools move online, are you going to be a beneficiary, or you are going to be at the other end complaining and wailing? For us, we are already beneficiaries because we are already positioned to benefit from this new movement towards online education. Why others might be spending money to go online to study, why others might be like, wow, I cannot study online and I'm lost. I can't have a classroom, physical classroom, yet I can't study online because I don't know how to do that. We are already positioned to take advantage of this paradigm shift. And that's why you are making the best decision of your life. Because you are making decisions, you are making a decision that is futuristic. Congratulations once again. Now, let me quickly tell you how Plage came about. This is more or less an induction program to internship. Plage Metaverse started as an enterprise, Plage Services. By the way, Plage is a French word. That is the beach, the seaside. Yes, and there was a day I had a good session. I studied French. My name is Dr. Sazel Baseki Osemege. I studied French, and one of those days when we had a good time in Badagry, Sebe, I went by the Atlantic Ocean. I just relaxed. I was in the midnight. I just wanted to have a good time. And when I woke up, I just told myself, wow, La Plage est belle. That is, the beach is beautiful. And I told myself that whenever I register my business, I want to register my business, I'm going to use that name. That was in 1998. In 2007, I joined UAC. Before then, I served in hotels, very large hotels, worked in very large hotels. Then I joined UAC, where I joined as a restaurant manager and became an area manager, managing 14 districts in 5 states. I was also a compliance manager, a training manager, and I did very well. And I resigned and left to start my own business. Now, Plage was registered in 2007 as an enterprise, and recently it became a limited liability company that transformed to become Plage Metaverse. One excellent thing about our business and what we do is that you are empowered to determine how far you want to go, how well you want to do, and how much you want to make. We ensure that everybody working with us actually work for themselves, not for Plage. What we just do for you is to provide you with a platform. And that's why we have 2 categories of trainers working with us. We have the training providers, we have the facilitators. You are going to become a facilitator after this internship. However, during the internship, you are going to be handling a class or classes. You're actually going to earn some money while handling your class. Remember, you've not paid a dime. Nobody has asked you for a dime so far. Nobody's going to do that. We want to prove to Africans and Nigerians that we have so much potentials untapped. We want to let Africans and Nigerians know that we can actually do a lot for ourselves, and we can make a lot of progress without necessarily paying for it. All you need is your time, discipline, perseverance, dedication. And that's what you are doing. So you are coming in as interns, and after this internship, you are going to become a facilitator, maybe for 2 months or 3 months, depending on your performance. However, even while you are going through this process of becoming a facilitator or while you are acting as a facilitator, you'll be earning. All depends on how well you decide to put in your time and effort into what you've been taught to do. Yet you're not going to pay a dime for anything. Maybe, yes, you'll pay for your facilitator's badge, which will take you for a year or so, just 3,000 naira for a facilitator's badge. But when you get to that point, you'll be asked to pay, but it's not even now. Then the next stage you get to is to become a training provider. As a training provider, you are going to find yourself in a position where you have facilitators working under you. You are going to have people you are going to start training to become facilitators working under you. You're going to supervise them. You're going to be responsible for their growth to ensure that they succeed. At this point, too, you are not expected to get anybody to pay you to become a facilitator. It is prohibited. This program is totally free, and people are encouraged to take advantage of what they have. You have a phone, you have a laptop, you have data, and you have light, and then you have the time. As a training provider, you are expected to grow facilitators that will work with you. And as a training provider, you use your business name. We expect all our training providers to register a business name. That is what you are going to use. And that's why we say this business or this program empowers you to do your own business at your own pace and time. It will interest you to know that we have professors, lecturers, people from various professional backgrounds, self-employed, students, so many other persons, all in this program. We have close to 1,350 facilitators and training providers right now, spread over 15 countries. This program is not just a Nigerian program. We have people from different African countries, from Germany, US, UK, Turkey, so many other countries. I mean, facilitators and trainers like you that have been here for quite some time. You will get to hear some of them talk to you soon, not today anyway. You will be listening to them. They will tell you their success story, how it has been. Hopefully by tomorrow, we'll get some of them to talk to you. So each program we'll be having, we'll get some of them to talk to you. And we also have our students spread all over the world. As of the last time we checked, we have students taking courses with us from over 800 countries. And they're all happy. Please, this program is strictly for graduates. If for any reason you are not a graduate, but you are recommended, it's because you can measure, live up to expectation. I've said much to prepare the ground for our takeoff. I might also want to quickly add that the hallmark of this program is integrity. Commonly say that Nigerians are not honest. Africans are not honest. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that that's a big fallacy. Nigerians and Africans are made up of millions of honest people. You are sitting here looking at me. Are you not honest? No. Tell me, are you not honest? I am honest, and I believe you are also honest. So let's duplicate this honesty in everything we do. When we deal with students, let's tell them when it is black, that it is black. Let's tell them when it is white, that it is white. Let's not claim or make claims of what we do not have. Show a very high level of integrity. I strongly advise you to learn more about Plage. We will send you our website link. We are transferring to a new website, which we are seriously working on. Then we'll send you the link. You need to learn more about Plage. We will send you the Facebook page link. Go there, check the link, check everything, check previous testimonies, check what people have said about Plage. Know the organization you are dealing with. Know if you have to cast your net in, if you have to take a dive, or if you have to backtrack. We are not here to market Plage to you. We are only here to bring an opportunity to you. And we advise that you do not get into this opportunity because you were sweet-talked into it or because you were convinced to. No. We want you to get into this opportunity because you discovered it was exactly what you ever wanted. It will be easier for you to work, it will be easier for you to get your students, it will be easier for you to survive through this business. And the good thing is that you don't really need to leave your house, you don't need to leave your job, you don't need to leave anything you are doing. Most times you might just be using your phone for now. Before we go into what I might just call the assignment you're going to do, I want you to feel free to ask questions. Yes, I know you have a lot of questions to ask. Feel free to ask. I'll be taking your questions now. Please, if you have raised your hand, lower it down so that I will know exactly those you're taking questions from. Let's make it as interactive as possible. This is an opportunity for you to ask every single question you want to ask about this program so that you know where you are. Yes. Stephen Coco says, honest. John, honest. Yeah. Good. Yeah. It's good. We are all honest. We will do our best to be honest. It's not easy to be honest, but we'll try to be honest. And you're going to also make money honest, in an honest way and be happy. Okay. Edith Young, Edith, what's your question, please? Just unmute the whatever.
Okay, first and foremost, sir, I want to appreciate you so much for this opportunity. I'm a civil servant. I got this link through our staff forum, and I joined. During the trainer training. So I really enjoyed it, and I got satisfied. So, sir, quickly, yes, I can keep on numbering the benefit from the training. Aside from the certificate, I've learned a lot. I am a digital marketer, but at the same time, I have really learned a lot from the previous training, and I'm very sure I'm going to learn so much on this facilitators training as well. Okay, so sir, I've been listening to you right from the start, and I just want to get a clear definition, clear understanding, the main importance of the facilitator training. Sir, please, did you get that, sir? Okay, sir. So I just want to get a clear benefits of the facilitators program. Why should we stay glued to the program from the start to the finished? please, sir. And that's that, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Edidion. I just explained just some few minutes ago that you are here because you indicated interest to become a facilitator. And as a facilitator in training, you're going to be taught how to teach online, how to handle a class, how to market your course to students, and how to get students to pay for their certificates or get their certificates, and so much more. Okay. And basically, that is why you are here. And so far, so good. I will just advise you to be patient, talk to people, go to our Facebook page, see what others are saying, see other facilitators. And we're going to have a facilitators forum very soon where you can talk to so many other facilitators from different countries. And you cross-pollinate ideas and you discover that you made the best choice of your life joining this program. And at any point you feel like you're no longer interested, you just advise that you just pull out, well, use your knowledge somewhere. If you don't want to work with us anymore, it will still be useful to you. But as much as possible, we ensure that we don't get you to make payments before you join this program, so that we want everybody to be happy and free and live like a big family. Thank you very much, Edidion. Hope I've answered you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Abdul Salam Yusuf Dogra.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Abdul Salam from Ghana.
From Ghana?
So, yes, please.
Okay.
I'm a sales executive for Plage Finance. So
sorry, are you using your earpiece?
Yes, please.
Okay, because we can't hear you clearly. It's fluctuating.
Okay. I said I'm a sales executive at Plage Finance.
Okay.
So I also appreciate you for this program. But my question is that aside being facilitator of this program, what other career opportunity can this program offer you? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yusuf, this program is strictly for people that want to become facilitators with us. And as facilitators, you are expected to handle classes with us. Don't worry about the classes, the course material, and all that. Those ones are already provided for. Yours is just to handle a class. So as far as this program is concerned, we are not offering you any other career opportunity that you are going to become a doctor, a whatever. Well, as a facilitator, when we are offering courses, you also have the opportunity of taking part in all these classes and getting certificates in these areas. That is now left for you to decide. But basically, primarily, why you are here is to be able to learn how to run a class. Okay? I want to believe I answered your question. Yusuf, have I answered your question?
So thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. iPhone, I cannot call you because your name is not showing, it's showing iPhone. Whenever you edit your name, then we'll start talking. Tare Akponyoma.
Hello, good evening. Thanks for the lecture so far.
Thank you.
It's not really a question per se. I actually enjoyed the most part that I heard. You know, there were lots of comments coming in and blip, 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 blip. So it wasn't smooth all through. I don't know if it's possible for those of us that are here, if you can share the recording so that we can get the full message. It would be, I will be glad. for example, when you were talking about the instrument will need, like 50% of what you said, I didn't hear that. You know, so if it's something that you want to send later in the group as a recorded portion, or the like the main points, you want to send it as a typed message or something, I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. We are recording this program, and you will get a recorded copy in the class on WhatsApp, the WhatsApp internship group. You're going to get the copy there. Sorry about that, but as much as possible, we'll try to make sure everybody's carried along. And I think I've answered your main concern. Am I right, Tari?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, very good. Yeah, somebody just asked, Anthony, okay, leaving the class, please, can't hear anything. I think that is very harsh and not polite. Yes, if you want to leave the class, good and fine. May I also remind you that there's a level of comment like this we will take. You will be exited from the program, please. I don't think you even have, with this kind of comment, we doubt if you can actually work and with your students. And you need to change that. Okay, someone asked if I'm a trainer, do I still need to join this program? Yes, you need to join this program because this is a program that is unique, it's different. Like I told you, everything was created from scratch, from nowhere to somewhere. Let me tell you, I was also a trainer. I was a trainer I worked with UAC. Those of you that know UAC will understand what I mean. Owners of Mr. Biggs, GM Motors, Carrot Soap, Go See Water, Swan Water, so on and so forth. I worked with them. I was a trainer. But after some years, I asked myself, how can I train online? I did my research and all that. I came up with teaching with WhatsApp. I fine-tuned it. I came up with teaching and using tools like a Facebook page. For you, those of you that don't have a website, Facebook page is an excellent place. Someone just told me that I've gone to your Facebook page to go and check, and it's excellent, beautiful comments from people. So if you have a Facebook page, you don't even really need a website to start anything for now. Testimonies will be there from your students once they finish a course with you. But if you don't have a Facebook page, I'm very sorry. You will keep battling with people thinking you are your eyes. Come on. So I was able to develop using Facebook pages. I learned how to build my own website myself. I learned how to use Google Drive myself. Nobody taught me. In fact, I have covered all the, I think 9 stages of use of Google Drive. We are very few in the world that have done that. I was not taught. I had to learn them myself. There are cases where I watch 39 videos for a single stage. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The power of life and death is in your hands. The power of success is in your hands. It's not in anybody's hands. If you become successful, it's all yours. Like most people will say, if you were born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's your fault. All you need is knowledge and information. And that's what you are getting here. What you do with it is now your business. It's not other person's business. It's your business. But the funny thing is that your conscience will keep telling you that I have met the right information and knowledge to become what I want to become. Keep asking yourself, what do I do with it? How do I do this? If I add this to this, what will it give me? Based on what Dr. Sazia has said, if I do this, will I get this? Keep asking questions. The more questions you ask yourself, the more answers you get. The more questions you ask, the more answers. If you don't ask yourself questions, I bet you that you might just stay in a place for a very long time. Do not wait for anybody to give you answers. Ask yourself questions and answer those questions. And let me shock you. 99.9% of anything you want to achieve is already online. Just Google it. And the question is that, do you have the patience? Do you have the time? Some of us are so busy. I'm so busy with my job. My job takes so much of my time. How much is the salary? Very soon they will tell you you are retired. And that's the end of the story. Very soon you might have issues. They will ask you to leave. And that's the end of the story. The job that never gave you time to build yourself. If you don't have time to build on this and groom yourself and develop something for yourself, you are only cheating yourself. And let me tell you, no employer will pay you more than what he or she is making. So you are rather not telling yourself the truth, but let me just forget about that chapter of discussion. Let's face the business of the day. So if you are a trainer, this is the best place for you. Convert your training skills to teaching online. We have lots and lots and lots of trainers with us today. I've told you already, we even have professors working with us today. We have doctors, lecturers, teachers, serving military officers, policemen, all manner of people, all in this program, because it is genuine, it is straightforward, it is honest, it is purely your business. However, we will have to part ways. If we notice you are not serious, if we notice you are not honest, if you notice you are not diligent, if we notice you don't seem to take us serious. And that is the number one reason we never ask you to pay money to pay this. And may I also remind you quickly that this is not a network marketing program. It is purely a skill acquisition program, a digital skill acquisition program for trainers, teachers, lecturers to develop themselves and develop an active source of income. And as we proceed, you will discover that you can actually make this a big-time business for yourself, that you can even resign from where you're working. We have a lot of people that have done that already, so many of them. Those that are serious, those that are actually seeing the potentials in front. Okay, thank you so much for your effort, but we have not been able to hear anything. Permission to leave. Oh, sorry, maybe it's your audio. It's your audio. If you can hear me, just type yes. My being here has improved my teaching skills. Thank you, Aruwa Hayachu. Good evening, sir. How do La Plage sponsor its program since training is free? Well, maybe that is our own secret. Yeah, they don't worry. Don't be scared that one day we'll ask you to pay. You will not pay for anything. Ask those that have been here, they will tell you that has never happened to us, that you pay. Interesting. Thank you. Dada Aminat Adetola, quite interesting to be here. I'm happy to be here. Okay. Okay. Wow, 248, 47. Wow. I can't. Okay. Oh, people can hear. It's keeping. Okay, I understand. We'll record this. Don't worry. This is not the last night we're going to spend together. Okay. If your name is not showing, I will not ask you to say anything. I will not call you up. Please, after this Zoom session, I will send you a link. Watch how to use Zoom. Google how to change my name on Zoom. Okay. Monica.
Hello, Doc. Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I'm happy to join this part of the program.
Thank you.
I'm from Ghana.
Oh, really?
My question is, yes, please. I wanted to find out about the graduate year. Which type of graduate are you referring to in terms of the training?
Well, graduate, as in you attended, you have a university degree, HND, but you know we also have diploma holders, even some school cert holders that are so sharp, intelligent, and exposed. Well, when we have such persons that are recommended, then we can also absorb them into the program. We have cases where we have such persons and they are doing excellently well, even better than some graduates. But we just want to maintain some standard, and that's why you say if you are a graduate. Have I answered your question?
Yes, please, but I have a second question too.
Okay.
It's concerning the training. If we should become facilitators, what are your expectations from us?
We will get to that. Don't worry. We are taking it step by step so that we don't overload you with too much. We'll get to that. And basically, we are very, one thing we've tried to do is to make sure we don't have too many rules. Our number one rule is that you should be polite to your students. You should have a very high level of integrity, be honest, be open, and just be free, and that's all. And in terms of expectation, we expect you to run a class, be able to market your course, get students to your class, and lead them to achieve what they want to achieve. And in some cases, be able to solve their problems, like asking simple questions, you're able to answer their questions and respond to them. It's purely your class and your business. I'm not going to be in your class. I'm not going to be there to ask you, why are you doing this or not? They will have a way of supervising and ensuring that things are taken care of. Okay, thank you. Maybe as time goes on, a lot of things will be unfolding. But I hope I've answered your question. Monica, okay. Item P37. Sorry, I can't call you to say anything. Once again, please, let's keep to our rules. No chewing, no lying down, no drinking, and have enough light in front of you if you want to use your video. Toluwase Akinde Joye. Excellent. In fact, your light is even brighter than mine. And I'm happy about that. I like that. Dr. Idanele John. Yes, your light is 50%, 60%, 70%. Okay. You are making it brighter, 90% now. That's good. Okay. Robert. Yes. But your light is not too bright, but it's good. What you just need to do is make sure your face is within the camera so that it's not out of the camera. Okay, excellent. That's it. Because you might also find yourself in a situation where you have to teach your students on Zoom. And if you're not able to use Zoom like this, how can you teach your students? Now you are listening to me, we are all interacting, we are happy, we are exchanging things, and we are just changing ideas, we are talking. Because I'm able to teach you on Zoom. Yes, sorry, I know the light in front of me is supposed to be brighter than this, but don't worry. I'm not where I have my light on right now. But the next class will definitely have that. You see how it is. Richard Iyabo. He said, no, your light is behind you. I can't even see your face. Next time, make sure your light is in front of you, okay? Yes. Dr. Idanele, your light is excellent now, 102%. Okay? And that Sunday, your light is good, it's great, but your positioning is not okay. Your positioning is side. Just shift your camera a bit. You discover that your face would be right in the middle of your camera. Yes. And yeah, excellent. You are now looking like a trainer. Yes, I can see you handling a class online on Zoom. Yes, thank you too. I can see you. Yes, that's good. You see, Dr. C.B. Peters, are you having a class already online? Miriam Bazwaye, that is good, but you are facing one side. If you face your camera directly, just imagine you are talking to your students. You shouldn't be facing sideways. Yes. Professor Sikiru Amu, I'm trying to see your face. That light that is behind you should be in front of you. Yes, maybe the next class, you will change it to be in front of you so that I will see your face. Yes. All I know is that you are looking like a professor from the little I can see. Thank you, sir. Okay, we'll move ahead. Let me just pick some people. I can't call everybody. We are many here. Robert, you have a question to ask. 1 minute, just 1 minute.
All right, thank you. I'm Robert. I'm also calling from Ghana.
Okay.
Educationist.
How come I'm just calling Ghanaians in a role I'll be calling on Ghana? Is it a coincidence or what? Okay, I hope the next one now will be somebody else from somewhere else.
All right. So I'm enjoying everything so far. This morning, I tried to go to your website to read some information about it and then also see how the courses are done. But I couldn't see any sign up. I only saw log in, and I couldn't access any of the courses because I think I need to log in. So I sent a mail to your email. I'm yet to get a response though. Then the next question is, when you are having a Zoom meeting like this, how do you stop text messages from coming in? Because as we're having this, a lot of text messages are coming in. It's kind of drawing our attention. Is it possible to stop them text messages from coming in? And at a point, you can open it up for that to happen. So that is the second one. But the first one, I'm saying that how do I access the courses online if I'm not registered or signed up to your website? Thank you.
Sorry about that. Like I mentioned earlier, starting from our old site to the new site. This night, possibly between now and Friday, everybody should be able to sign in and have an account on our site so that you have your dashboard. When you study, your certificates will be there and all that. Don't worry, you are already becoming a stakeholder. You are even going to have your own account as a trainer on our website. Somebody will be coming to talk to you about that soon. And for the text messages, maybe you have just given me an assignment. I'll go and see and research that if it is possible to learn how to stop that for people from sending in messages. I have not bothered to check about that. I've trained myself to be able to ignore distractions when I'm doing something I'm doing. I ignore distractions from left and right. I just move ahead. But I know it's actually distracting. But you can't stop people sometimes from doing that. So also maybe you have to train your mind to just face your front and just ignore left and right, move ahead. Especially when there's nothing we can do about it. But like I said, it's an assignment. I'm going to work on it and find out. You too, help me find out. And if you get it before me, just chat me up and say, I found it. Please go and do it like this, and I'll be happy. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, Dr. Idanele John.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm very happy for giving this opportunity to express myself here.
Thank you.
I have done several of your courses, and I have about 8 or 9 certificates from your courses.
Wow.
I have been following a lot of your courses anytime I see them from this, and I've linked up through Facebook. I never had the opportunity of going through any facilitator. So I heard you when you were talking about after the program, we need to link back to where this after the program. We are going to exit this group to come in and maybe link back to our facilitators so that we'll be able to continue from where we started. But all through the way, I've been going through your programs because I got through your program through that disaster this thing. That was the first set of courses I did then. So I have I have about 8 or 9 certificates from your listings. So anytime I see any of your programs, because it has been very, very enriching and very encouraging. Because one of the things that really touched me mostly was that of your social work program, medical social work. Because I had a master's in social work, majored in social welfare. So I just retired from the prison because there were some things you said that really touched me. I was the former chief instructor of the K9 unit. Wow. So when the unit retired January this year from the prison, called Nigeria Correctional Service. And all the knowledge and research I acquired, I just discovered that if I just rest, to let down. So that was what prompted me to go into the net to start to do studies. I initially started with this Institute of Peace and Institute of Economy and Peace. So I do to their program through the net and all that. And later I've been to discover that we have other people in Nigeria who do training programs. Yeah. So, and that was how I got through your program, and also this Institute of this International Association of Project Management Nigeria Network. So I have done several courses. I have over 22 certificates between that January to this time from different courses I did from the net. So, and it has been very encouraging and enriching. So it didn't just stimulate my need. I have been an instructor within the prison setting beforehand, and I've already I've really learned a lot about security and stuff like this. And so if I just relax, I just felt when I relax, just knowledge and acquire will be wasted. So I just feel there's a way I can really replant the knowledge I've acquired and how those things can be implemented with new methodology of study and experience. Help me to widen the scope of my knowledge and be able to maybe transfer some of all the experience I've acquired to people who also. That was what even encouraged me to want to learn from the net. And when I saw this your training program, I was really fascinated. It was very, it was something like, it was more like something that captured my thoughts and motivated me more to say, if I could fit into programs like this, all that I've acquired within the prison setting, within the social work setting, in the prison and the security. I also studied security operators and management from the University of Lagos. I did an advanced diploma program here when I was trying to expand my knowledge, the scope of my work, apart from the social work I studied and right. So all those things just help. I said, will I just throw away all these things? And most of the knowledge we have acquired are things that if we transfer to people, because these are practical things that you will not be taught in the forward of the university. And if we transfer this thing, add in proper teaching and practical examples, maybe people will see the reality of how this work. It will be of a great deal to pass over this thing. So that's what really engaged me to your program. So, but one other thing that I want to be something to be discouraging me was we were talking about people going back to facilitators that brought them in. I said probably those of us who got to know your program through we have no place. So I just said, well, maybe that's
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Thank you very much. First of all, let me quickly, the one that is disturbing you, let me start with that one. Yes. If you came in through my own class where we have trainers, we have different facilitators and like I said, all over the world. We have one class we call trainers program. I posted it there. If you are there, you are expected to join a group, not the internship group. That is where probably you belong to. So I will post it back there again. And then
the facilitators group. This is the facilitators group you're talking about.
Yes, yeah.
The facilitators group. I'm already in that group already.
So then you are home and dry. So don't worry. Yes, you are home and dry. And
thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for catching the vision. Look, we have a lot of retired persons with us, and they just suddenly discovered that they just started living again. They just started a new life of, you are not really working, but you just know that you are making money and you are just enjoying making the money just at a relaxed pace. You are learning, you are reading, you are teaching people. In fact, only the kind of thank you receive in your class is enough, even if they don't pay you for anything. And sir, you will be shocked that very soon, your former organization will call you when they start discovering some things about what you are doing right now. You will just discover that you are 10 years, 15 years younger than your current age when you start. That is the experience of everybody around us. And your own case will not be different. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful, sir.
Okay.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah. Who will I call now? Okay. Olukunle, use your light. It's not bright. Olukunle Amos, are you there? Olukunle Amos, are you there? Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm very, very happy to be here tonight.
Thank you.
I have to come to a place where where the noise is much, much less. That's why I'm a bit in the dark.
Oh, okay.
In order to, in order to reduce noise in the environment.
It means you are very serious.
So where I am now, so there's not much illumination, and they have taken our light. So I'm only making do with my phone lights. Okay. That's why you make my face. So I'm very, very much happy to be part of you. In fact, I've been a beneficiary of your teachings.
Thank you.
On several occasions. And I'm so glad that, in fact, there is an I hope now lecture like this.
Yeah.
It's a way of broadening people's knowledge. There are so many lectures that I've taken under you, both managerial, health-wise, and all the rest, even security-wise. I've been so blessed by your teachings. And I'm here now saying that I'm very happy to be part of this movement. And I hope that I'm also going to be a very good and great facilitator with you. Thank you very much.
From the way you are talking, I'm sure you are already a facilitator. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Ugochukwu Uchenna. I can see you are very, very ready to say things now. Over to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you for this wonderful program. I really appreciate.
Thank you.
Okay, sir, my question is, I haven't said that they are going to give us materials that will be used for the training. So I don't know, how are we going to be able to get it since we stay in different locations?
Okay, you see, first and foremost, let me advise you.
Okay.
Just relax. You see, when you are in a car, you are in a bus, you are traveling. You know, just like our Ghanaian brothers would say, it's best when you're in a bus. But in Nigeria, we say when you're in a bus. So whichever one, you understand what I mean. When you're in a vehicle, you are traveling, and somebody is driving the car. All you know is that you are going to Kano from Lagos. Do you need to bother about where the person is going to pass or how this person is going to drive the car? No, because you know this person is a driver, and that's all. So you've entered this vehicle called La Plage Metaverse, and you want to become a facilitator. That is your destination. And you are going to start handling a class. How you do that, just watch and see. And that is why we keep saying, please follow instruction. You don't need to develop materials. You don't need to do anything. Just when it is time for you to create your class, you'll be told how to create your class, how to market your course, how to get students to your class, and you also be taught how to get materials across to your students. Then even issue certificates to your students. And people will be saying, oh, thank you very much. We enjoyed your class. We appreciate you. In fact, you become a superstar in your class. So after this program, just go and take tea and relax. Don't bother yourself.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
As much as possible, we don't want our programs to be programs that will give people sleepless nights, that will be so complicated, that we always have hidden things that you will not know about until you get to that point. Oh, they didn't tell me that. If I had known, I wouldn't have gone ahead. Please take your time to go and find out from others that are doing things with us, that are on our programs. And you'll be shocked to know that What you are seeing is what you are seeing, and that's all. But however, I've just told you, when you don't do the right thing, you play around with our integrity, with honesty, and you are not open to people, you will be quickly shown the way out of this program. That is the only place we're going to have problem. Otherwise, it's black and white. Choice Moses. Why did you put off your video? Choice Moses, over to you. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I want to ask a question about the mother group link. I don't know where my link is. Is it the group, the trainer group that I entered through to get to this place? Because you said something about a mother group link that we should go and join our mother group.
Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you also have a WhatsApp group where you were taught. Am I right? You were taught.
What did you say, sir?
You were taught in a WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir.
Just watch out in that WhatsApp group. You will be sent a link to join a group for facilitators.
Okay.
You'll be sent a link. Just watch out for it. In fact, this evening, for those of you in my own, you were sent a link. I'm sure all the training providers and facilitators sent out links for you to join their WhatsApp group. But the major challenge we have most times that
thank you, sir.
Most people don't really follow up with their WhatsApp group. And by the time you come back, so many messages have gone through. Always make effort to scroll back to go and catch up. Otherwise, you'll be losing out on a lot of important information. Yeah. Miracle Ogba, you are flaunting our rules. You are lying down and taking our class, which is wrong. I'm going to close the video. Next time, I will exit you from the program. Okay, Miriam Bazwaye. Miriam Bazwaye, unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
So much, sir.
Thank you.
So I want to know, how do we appear professional, and in what way, in what aspect are we to be open to our students? That's what I want to know.
How do you what?
How do you appear professional, and in what aspect are we to be open to our students?
How do you appear professional?
Sir, and in what aspect are we to be open to our students?
Well, you see, it's not something we can just say in a straight line. In the course of the class going on, as we progress, once there's need for us to bring that up, we'll give you the instruction, be professional to your student. But in a nutshell, let me just tell you, students should be treated with respect. There are students that are old enough to be your father, your mother. There are some that are even professors in your class. Some are far your junior. No matter their status, they deserve your respect. Whether you are running a class where you are issuing certificates for free and training for free, they also deserve your respect. And you must also ensure that you comport yourself in such a way that you are respected too.
Okay.
And like I always tell everybody, do not give room for nonsense. If you are disrespected, instantly let the student know that you will not take disrespect from the person. And in some cases, refund the person's money back, the person's money, if the person has paid, and exit the person from your class.
Okay.
Learn to make people respect you, and learn to make people understand that you have a line that nobody crosses, which borders on discipline. It is actually a problem in our climate. But we must let people know that we are disciplined, and we will demand discipline, and we give discipline, and we display discipline. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful, sir. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, one more question, and we'll be moving on so that we can round off this class for tonight. Tomorrow is another night on Zoom. Please, we'll be having a series of rigorous time-consuming sessions. You will have to learn. After your class, your practical class, you have to come back, ask questions, we'll interview you, know where you have issues, clean up. If we don't call it this night, very likely we might talk to you the next day. I can bet you that I can remember all the names I've called today. I might not call them tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, one more person. Let me do gender balance here. Okay, Ololade. Okay, Ololade, please unmute yourself. Okay. Toluwase Akidejuoye. Unmute yourself, please.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I am so grateful for this opportunity, and it has been an eye-opener all through from the start. My question goes first. I had missed the test for the certificate, the trainer certificate twice. So I don't know if there is any opportunity for us to have that test back to have the certificate. That's my question, sir. Thank you.
Okay, because of time, I don't want to go into investigating why you missed it. I want to believe you actually need it and you won't have missed it deliberately. That is my assumption. I haven't said that. Maybe let's pray and hope that there will be another opportunity for you to have it. Definitely, we are going to have other opportunities for trainers. Again, it's going to be a regular program. So don't worry about that. You will get it. Thank you. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We call it a day. We've had a good session tonight, and I'm going to post what you need to do in the WhatsApp group. Ajibade, I can see you are not smiling. I didn't call you. Sorry. Tomorrow I will call you because I can't call everybody. Yes, I wish I can call everyone here, but it's not possible. So tomorrow we are going to have another time on Zoom like this. Please make it a date so that you just become who you want to become as far as this program is concerned. There's no barrier. Nothing can stop you except yourself. It's just for you to do what you are supposed to do. Give it your time. Give it your time and you'll be shocked in less than a month who you become. And you might not even need to be calling me or talking to me. Yeah. Okay. We'll send you the Facebook page link. Go there, like the page. If you like, share it and tell people this is where I belong to, this is what I'm doing. And you can leave a comment there. You can even do whatever you want to do there, just do there, but just like the page because you need that page all the time. And create your own Facebook page. And I will tell you, you will transform yourself into something else very soon. Thank you very much. God bless you all. And see you tomorrow. Please, between now and tomorrow morning, please go to your WhatsApp group and see the next instruction and follow it immediately. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I'm also going to
Thank you very much. You've done very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.